Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to YogurtMLive. I am streaming on YouTube for this one. I actually originally had the stream going on Twitch here for a bit, but when earlier, like maybe half an hour, 20 minutes ago, but when I tried to stream it on there, it wasn't doing too well. Let's just say that the stream was kind of dropping frames and everything. So here I am. I'm on YouTube now, and it is way better now. It is streaming. It's not dropping any frames. I don't know why it's like that in particular. It's just Twitch that seems to be having that issue. I'm not having that issue streaming to YouTube at all. And in fact, like, usually every time I stream on YouTube, it's perfect. Everything, the video stream that I'm uploading is perfect. Twitch has always been kind of iffy, at least within the last couple of months or so. It wasn't always the case. I'm under the impression that it has got something to do with Twitch itself, or maybe they're like throttling users or so, or maybe it's something else entirely. Maybe it's like some problems with the servers talking to each other or so. See, I don't think it's my internet, because I can stream to YouTube just fine. But yeah, I've been kind of reluctant on streaming on YouTube, mostly because YouTube isn't quite as friendly when it comes to like background music, and my content tends to be quite heavy on that. Even with YouTube friendly music, it still doesn't seem to fly. Oh well. Is my chat open? Are you able to chat? I think it's fine. Let me just send myself an emote here. Let's see, whatever that is. It's a hand. Does it show up? Actually, do my messages show up if I were to type in hello? Hello. Just want to know if they show up on the stream itself. I think. Okay, yeah, they're showing up. They're just a little slow. Yes, hello, welcome. But yeah, I otherwise would have been streaming on Twitch here, like 20 minutes ago. But I'm here now, and things are going just fine. Let's make it called planner. Take a look at the notes that I got. Okay, so we're back at the cafe. I gotta pull out an old comic here. Is it this one? Oh, this one. I suspect this comic will go by pretty quickly, mostly because it's one of those comics where it's more dialogue than it is like art. Yeah, the music that I'm playing right now should be pretty safe to use on YouTube for the most part. And I would know because I made this music. So, yeah. If someone tried to strike me for this music, then I'm gonna call them out on it because, hey, that's my music. It's from my CD, my album, and everything. But no, most of the music, or actually all the music that's on this playlist, they should be safe to use on YouTube. So it's not like I should have any trouble with this anyways. I never really tell. Okay, there we go. It's so loud. Hello. Yes, thank you for the sub. I should actually make use of my YouTube channel a little bit more. The last time I used it was back in February, like late February. That was like right around when Monster Hunter Wilds came out. Yeah, Olivia's a bit tall, so I'm gonna draw her a bit out of frame here because she's tall. I'll change the music to something else. Okay, listen to this. I think that looks all right for now. Because I do want to draw Terry here. Why, yes, thank you. The cute style. No, I was gonna go and get a coffee before I started the stream, but yeah. Oh hey, thank you for the sub. Nice. I actually was going to, like, I mentioned this earlier when I started the stream, but I was going to stream on Twitch, but then when I tried to do it, it was really having trouble with the dropped frames and stuff, which I don't really know why it does that. Because I can stream on YouTube just fine. Max bitrate caps. Well, there's that too, yeah. And it's not like my bitrate was very high. It was only like kind of, what, 4,000, 5,000? So that's like relatively average for bitrate. But I'm pretty sure they were kind of throttling me or something, so it made streaming on there a little bit unbearable, and I didn't want to deal with it tonight, so that's why I'm here on YouTube. Sometimes I just want to like start a stream and then just relax and draw, but I didn't want to have to deal with that. On certain days, though, like most days, it actually works just fine. But today it wasn't working fine, so yeah, I decided, no, there's a stream here. I treat my art streams more for, what do you call it? I love parallel play. I think that's what you would call it, or parallel working. So if I'm not streaming, sometimes I pop open another stream of someone who's also doing some art or something. They could be making music or whatever. And it's kind of nice, like watching them stream, do art, while I'm also kind of sitting down and doing an art myself. I don't know if I'm and I think like my stuff kind of does, like my streams are within that same category of streams, where they're not really there to like entertain, they're just more for for like background. Yeah. It keeps me focused. Yeah, like when I'm looking for streams, I'm not looking for something where I have to draw my entire focus on it like all the time. Like I'm looking for more for something that I can run in the background. Oh, I get those days where I chat a lot in streams, but there are times where I just kind of lock in on the art and stuff. Usually during those busier streams, I tend to kind of lose a little bit of focus from my art, and then it takes me a little bit longer to finish them. Not that I mind, because usually it kind of goes by. I mean, it feels like it goes by faster, but it took longer to finish. There we go. Mm-hmm. The stream's going better here? Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, earlier I tried to stream it on Twitch, and it kind of sucked there, so I am here, and it is working way better here. So yeah, like, I am actually convinced that it's just, like, Twitch throttling. Either Twitch or, like, one of their servers or so. I don't know. Not that I think YouTube is any better or worse, but the only minor gripe, well, the only minor gripe that I have with YouTube is the copyright stuff. It's a little bit more iffy with what music I can stream on here. And yeah, it copyright strikes even royalty-free music, because I have a playlist that is just royalty-free music and, you know, like, just open music, and it was still copywriting striking that. So, like, I don't really know, like, what do you want me to do? Make music? I mean, I have music that I've made, but I can't just keep playing that for hours and hours. Yeah, that's what I think too. And I think it's just like false claims over it, because I know that music is royalty free. There's actually another place I could stream that is much more lenient, and it's actually a much more art-oriented one. I could stream on Picardo. That's like another platform that I could stream on. And Picardo is like that one streaming platform that I've like constantly kept in the back of my mind, because like I've been on it for a very long time, but I've never actually streamed on it like significantly. I've streamed on it a few times, but not like consistently. So it's like one of those things where like I have it as a backup, but I don't know when I'm gonna use it. And the cool thing is that I was on it during the very early days. Like I was one of the very first streamers on there, and it was very empty back then. It still kind of is empty-ish. Like it's a much more art-oriented platform, so I guess there is an incentive for me to stream on there if I'm looking for chatters that are more artsy in a way. Since normal people don't go looking for Picardo, right? Like it's more just like artists looking for artists. Yes. Yeah, that was what I was saying like earlier. There's like an incentive for me to use that, since like I am one of those artists that want to go and watch other artists. Okay, that's 2 panels. Let's move on to the next one here. We'll keep that layer. Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Yes, I am on YouTube for today. I was gonna be on Twitch, but yeah, Twitch wasn't playing nice there, so I kept having trouble with my dropped frames, so I'm here. What? I feel I've stopped going, wow, time's going by so fast this past year. Making a time-accurate comic, have you stopped concerning yourself over all that? I mean, my comics are still kind of written as they go. So, like, a chapter is still taking place within the month it's being written in. I mean, that's like the slice of life nature of the beast, so it hasn't really changed much. I don't expect it to change much either. Maybe it's like more noticeable when you notice how fast time's passing by as you're reading more of my comics. Because, like, you can breeze through an entire year's worth of comics in like 20 minutes, not even. And then you kind of like step back a little bit and realize like, oh wow, that went by like in a flash. And in a way, I think like time itself is kind of like that too. Yeah, I don't think that was ever like a shock or concern to me at all. Because it usually just means that my chapter is coming to a close, and I have to start thinking about what to write for next month's chapter, or to start filling in the blanks for that. Like, I have a general idea as to what's going on, but usually the specifics I kind of leave it right down to the minute. Or actually, no, that's a little too last minute. But I leave the specifics down to like closer to the end of the month. For example, like these, I've been talking about how my characters here are going to Vancouver in July to attend like a big anime convention and to watch like a Roid vocal concert, which is kind of like, you know, it's their universe's version of Vocaloid. And it's like one of those virtual, well, not virtual, like those hologram type of concerts. Yeah. So I already have pretty much July, like I have like a rough idea as to what's going to happen in July. They're going to go there and they're going to, I think I'm going to write comics with regards to that anime convention as well as the Roid vocal concert. Yeah. Depending on the month too, sometimes I'm excited for the end of the month so that I can start writing the next month's chapter, because like depending on how I feel, like the next chapter could be something that's pretty exciting to to look forward to. There's just by the nature of how I view my characters. Like, I'm excited to see my characters do something, and by the end of the month, it's getting closer to like a new chapter where they get to do a new something. So yeah, it's going to be like, next month will be like an in-between. So before July comes, I will have like a free month. I'm thinking of using that month to kind of show Yogurt and Berry or so. I have a couple ideas for what that chapter will be. Oh, whoops. I'm actually going to one later this this coming Saturday. It is not at all a big convention. It's a very mini it's like a mini convention. It's held in a shopping mall. But it's a bit of a taste for what's to come later in the summer. Because in the summer, that's when we have our big anime convention here. It's called Animethon. And that one is that one's big. I think I'm trying to think about how many people attend that one. Let me check here. How big was Animethon? When I went last year, it was packed. Like, it was actually kind of hard to move around the venue because of that. 15 to 20,000 people. It doesn't seem like much, but in that building, which is like a convention center in downtown, it does feel pretty packed. Like, I kind of wanted to only walk around for a little bit before I wanted to get out of there, because there was a lot of people. I would also love to do like an artist alley table again, like a booth. I used to do that back in like 2019, but it's been 6 years now since that, and I don't know, I feel like it's a bit tiring to do so, but at the same time I do kind of miss it and would like to go back again if I have the opportunity. But I don't know if I want to do like a big convention for it, or if I want to just go to like a smaller venue to do it instead. It is a bit different though, because like going to an anime convention or a comic convention, I think the type of audience that you'd expect to see there are like, the likelihood of me finding my target demographic is higher in those types of conventions. And then when COVID happened, I remember like doing a whole lot more of my streams, because it sort of achieved that similar sort of feel where I still get to kind of meet strangers that kind of like my works, which is ultimately what I was craving from those conventions as well. The big con in your state.
Yeah, the biggest convention I've attended was like 50,000 people, which is the Edmonton Expo. That's the one that I actually tabled at. And 50,000 people is not bad. That's like of pretty decent size. But the venue where it was located was huge, so it didn't quite feel as packed as the other one I was talking about. Yeah, the size of the venue matters. So I think, like, even if it's a high attendance like that, I think having in general a bigger venue helps with its like crowd density. Can you really be too old for an anime convention? Because, like, I've been to even like the anime conventions here, and there's like I see like old guys like in their 50s or 60s there, and like some of them are like into like Gundam, like Gunpla stuff too. So, oh yeah, this they usually participate in the Gunpla. There's like a section in my convention where it's all Gunpla stuff, so they're all on display. You could take photos of them, and then if you enter them for competing, they will also put them up for judging. But yeah, like there's some of those guys who are also kind of old. I mean, obviously, like teenagers and young adults are still like the main audience for like anime conventions and stuff, but it's not out of the ordinary to see like an old guy there. Like even in the conventions here, it's a smaller one too, like 15 to 20,000 people. You occasionally see like some old guys in there. Like we're talking like old anime fans that probably grew up watching like the ones from the 80s or so. So they would easily be in like their 40s or 50s. Aw, you missed out on it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Last one? They're done? They're not going to do any more? Okay, I'm done the line art. Not bad. Wait, how long have I been streaming for so far? It is 9 here. Oh, I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, that's actually a pretty good amount of time. Yeah, interesting. So the convention could be getting replaced by the new one, I guess? I don't know. I think like new conventions are always a little like, yeah, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time it's going to be iffy because they might not have a robust management system in place. I think Animathon has been around for long enough that they have a system in place for managing crowds, for managing like guests, hosts, staff, volunteers. It's a lot of work. Because I have been to like what you would consider a startup convention. I forgot what it was called here. It was called Animini. Actually, no, that's might be that actually Animini, and it was supposed to be like a little mini convention, and it kind of was, but it was a less than stellar experience. I think it felt a little disorganized, but I sort of expect that from like a startup convention. Actually, what would you call that? Grassroots convention? If they're doing it for the very first time? Yeah. You know, the year went by pretty quickly here. I still don't really have much for my my Lonely Orphan Vampire Enya to really showcase, but I am still pretty excited to kind of reveal things, but I'm waiting for the right moment to do so, because right now it's still too early, especially with the state that it's in. It's still very much like a first draft state, and it will still need to go through some revisions or so before I feel like happy to share even like a smidget of what could be going on. Like, I've already mentioned a few things about what to expect out of the new story. Yeah, Enya. Oh, right, yeah, no, going to a convention alone kind of feels a little empty. Like, it does help to if you go with friends. Like, even if it's like one other friend, that's fine. I usually go with just one other friend, and then if any other friends want to come along too, we'll see them there, right? I haven't drawn Enya in a while. I actually would like to draw her. And not just like draw her like how I normally draw her, but I want to draw her with her new outfits. Because in this book, she actually does get a few new outfits. I've already showcased some of it in some illustrations here and there, but you know, those are just like kind of placeholder ones. She doesn't actually have any like canonical ones at the moment, so if I were to draw any, then it'll just be because I want to see her in like different outfits that are more befitting for her new lifestyle. I dress up vampire? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, speaking of which, I even have... Did I show that my doll yet? I think I showed my doll. Hold on. I gotta show my doll. I think I did. I think I showed my doll a while ago. In the last stream that I did. This on maybe like Friday? Is it Friday I did it? A couple days ago. But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind drawing Enya in a more elegant outfit, just like how my doll is dressed up. Let me find a picture. Is it this one? No. Man, if she actually says that, that'd be really cheesy. she'll like smile for a bit and then kind of turn red like a tomato because like she'll like realize that she said something so corny. Here. So I have this doll. She's just sitting up. No, wait, she's standing up on my shelf here. I have her on a stand so she can stand up properly. It's hard to keep her standing up because like she leans over and stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking like, what if I gave Enya like a really elegant outfit like this? So far there is no like there's no story or story reasoning for why she would dress up like this. So if I were to dress her up like this, it'll just be because like I wanted her to wear this, that's all. But yeah, like no, she's cute. She's quite posable, so I can actually use this doll as a like I can take pictures of her and from like various poses and stuff and use it as like a reference if I need to. Her clothes do kind of get in the way, but as long as I'm able to kind of pose her, it gives me a good idea what it will look like. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I have another picture to share. Yeah, here's one where she's sitting down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed this before. I was pretty sure I did. It was like last week in one of my streams. Yeah, she looks really cute. Just love her outfit. It's very... She's got little heart eyes, too. She can sit down, but she's quite more posable. Quite a bit more posable than some of the other little action figures that I have. There is like a string or spring or something inside of her body, so there's only like a couple ways you could pose her before like her arms or her legs start to spring back a little bit. Like there's a bit of tension inside of the body that kind of keeps her from doing too crazy of a pose. It's not a bad thing, but at the same time it does make it a little bit difficult to pose her exactly how I want, because it tries to fight back a little bit. It's like she's saying like, no, I don't want to turn my leg this way. Yeah. I did not pay a lot for this doll, too. Like, I think I paid $60 for it. $60 Canadian. So it was like, it was pretty inexpensive for what it is, and yeah, I like it. She's really cute. I know, like, the bigger ones are a lot more expensive. I've seen those ones. One of my friends actually, like, she does, it's actually one of her main hobbies. She does, ball-jointed dolls and stuff. So she paints faces and does the makeup for them and everything. And, the amount of money that goes into one of those dolls is, kind of a lot. Just a lot. I remember, like, wow, that's a lot of money. I don't know if I will do anything like that, because, like, that's a lot of money to get into, so I will just simply admire them from afar and maybe, like, get some of, like, the cheaper, smaller ones that I can use for posing and doing some art with. Oh yeah, over the weekend I actually took my PC out for some dusting. just use a little blower and blow it down for dust and stuff. And what's shocking was that there was hardly any dust in it. It was like, I remember opening it up and then I looked inside like, wow, this is really clean. There's nothing in here. And then I took the blower just to start dusting the PC down and stuff. And very, very little dust kicked off from it. So I was like kind of shocked by how clean my computer was. For something that was sitting in the room for almost a year. Yeah. A leaf blower. I actually use one of these little handheld blowers. It's like a USB-C rechargeable one. I also have another one that's like a plug-in one, which I actually prefer. I prefer the plug-in blower. It's kind of like it's kind of like a leaf blower if you were to size it down quite a ways. It doesn't really look like a leaf blower. It looks more like a small spray bottle, but instead of spraying water or anything, it blows air. Yeah, I love looking at my PC whenever I get to take it out for cleaning and stuff. My PC is sort of locked away inside of a cubby. It is elevated, so it's not really collecting dust from the floor because it's on an elevated platform. But it's in a cubby with an open back, so there's constant airflow going from the front to the back of the desk. So all the warm air is behind my desk. It actually gets really warm in this room when I'm like doing some gaming or something that's like kind of intensive with the GPU and stuff, but it's actually not so bad now. I still think like winter time is like the best time. Like it's just nice. Like I can sit in this room with the PC on and it's not freezing or anything. It's just nice. Smart space heaters. Yeah. See, I wish my laptop was kind of like that. It gets pretty warm, but I think because of how small my laptop is, it's not really blowing that into the room. Actually, no, wait. No, my laptop is not very smart of a space heater at all because it keeps most of that heat to itself. kind of feels like... Yeah, you know, it really doesn't feel like it's been that long, but yeah, I've upgraded my PC 3 years ago in 2022, and it still feels pretty fresh and snappy and everything. So far, there is no real, like, urge for me to, like, upgrade anything, because I don't think there's anything that, that needs to be upgraded with it at the moment. Usually, my upgrade cycle is typically, like, 5 years. 5 to 10 years. And again, it depends on what I'm doing, for the most part. Because the last time I've actually done a PC upgrade before 2022 was 2018, I think. So yeah, 2018, and then I upgraded in 2022. But that one was more like, I want to say, like, I locked myself into that because the computer that I built in 2018 was not exactly a powerful PC. It was a bit of a budget build. But then the PC that I built in 2022, that one I made sure like it wasn't exactly top of the line of anything, but it was still like fairly high spec to the point where I'm pretty sure I won't be needing to upgrade it for a while. Now, the likely thing that might need to be changed out or upgraded is like some of the storage options, but those are usually much cheaper to upgrade, since it's just like, oh, buy a new hard drive, stick it in there, and you're done. Like, that's like a minor upgrade if you ask me. Actually, I would like to get rid of all the hard drives in my PC and just use only SSDs. Like, either the onboard ones, like the M.2s, or the SATA SSDs. I would love to actually make that switch. But I think I will save that for like a new PC build instead. Like 5 years from now or whatever, however long it'll take. Because the storage space is not really like a concern for me. Like I have plenty. Yes, take care. You have a good night. Yes, thanks for dropping by. Gotta open the door here. It's kind of hot. Okay, just need to do the background for this panel here. I'm almost done. Yeah, this one took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it's okay still. Okay, it's time to work on the text for this one. And then that will be it. Can upload it and share the comic after this. This is called planner. Not like the like the handbooks or anything, but an actual person. Okay, let's see how this looks here. I think this works. This is good. This is good. What's it? Yeah, so here Olivia's just offering to kind of help them get their plane tickets, hotels, and all that, just so everyone's on the same page, and then just pay afterwards. Although I think like Olivia's just like rich enough that she can actually just pay for everyone and not worry about getting paid back. But maybe like Risa and Terry, they might feel bad about that, so they insist to kind of pay their share. There's already like plenty of times where Olivia has taken them out and or invited them to go to like stay in a mountain lodge or at a where else did they go? Like a campsite, I think. Oh yeah, they went to one of those glamping places. Man, that's wild. Like the glamping place that I used as inspiration for one of my chapters, that place already closed down, so it doesn't exist anymore. I think I had the glamping chapter, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Let me check again here. Just kind of curious about it now. Glamping, 2022. Yeah, so it was 3 years ago that I did that chapter. Okay. And, wait, let me check I thought I mispressed something there. Okay, I am done. Just go ahead and save this. This is comic number 1812. The comic of 1812. Okay, let me just quickly get my comic uploaded here so that I can post the link. And then I will call it a night shortly after that. Alright, everybody, here is the latest comic. You can go ahead and check it out there. I'm also just gonna finish uploading this to my socials, and then I will also share the link to that as well. Oh, that sucked. What's this? Oh, this is cute. It was a comic I made last year. Okay, around this time. All right, everybody. Here is the oh. Yeah, here. That is the Twitter link, and I will share the Tumblr link as well. Yeah, there's a Tumblr link. I can pin that thing, right? Yeah, I can. Let me see if I can change my video description live here. Okay, yeah, I can do it here. I forgot that you can change the description so that I can update the description live, so I wouldn't have to actually post the links in chat. I do it anyways, just out of habit. Okay, there we go. There's that. Save. All right. That is it for this stream. Yeah, I wasn't actually planning on streaming on YouTube this evening, but I was originally planning on streaming on Twitch. Unfortunately, I was having some issues with the like the usual issues, like the whole dropped frames thing, and which I'm fairly certain is like a server connection or throttling issue, because clearly my stream is doing just fine here on YouTube. So it's not really a setting or thing that I need to change on my end. Yeah, it's something that is specific to Twitch. I don't really know why. Like, and I still wanted to do like the streams that I wanted time to focus on my art and stuff, so that's why I wanted to stream it here. But I'm happy, actually. I'm happy that, like, I looked at my OBS and I thought, man, I still want to stream. And I realized, like, oh, wait, I have YouTube. I can just stream on that. It's a little bit different. But I'll do what I need to do. It works on YouTube. So I may stream again on YouTube. Again, I will do like a little test to see if like Twitch is working fine or not, but you know, sometimes the connection just starts to drop in the middle of the stream or late in the stream, like last time I tried to stream on Twitch. I don't know. If it keeps happening this way, I might just stream on YouTube and just eat the like just deal with the compromises on it. Like, I know neither platform is really better than the other. They both have their pros and cons. But you know, I do prefer if I don't get any of like those drop frames and stuff. Yeah, and with that, I think I am going to end the stream here. Let me just go ahead and get ready to finish. All right, everybody. It was nice of you to have to be here with me this evening. I hope you guys have a good night or good day, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.